Where did you put the feedback points, and why did you choose those locations? And maybe also who sees then the results, and how often? You shared already a little bit about that, but
Yeah, sure. So for us, it was really important. So we call them terminals here, but I
Mhm.
guess the terminology can be
Yeah,
interchangeable. But
yeah.
yeah, we wanted them to be in our really high footfall areas so that we could get as much engagement from our colleagues as possible. So for our factory sites, so we have four production factory sites, we have them positioned either within or just outside the entrance to our canteens. And
Mhm.
then for head office, which we call central, is just by the main door that you come through, whether you're entering or exiting the office. So they're the five points across the business where you can find our
Right.
terminals. And it's really useful to have those individual terminals because each location can feel differently. So
Mhm.
we're able to pinpoint whether there's a particular location that we might want to dig into a little more. So yeah, it was really important that we had a terminal per location that represents each of our sites.
And I think we actually might have some images from
Mm.
your workplace. Maybe we can pull those up right now, and you can perhaps explain a little bit what we can see here. I think this is your main entrance.
Yep. So that's our main entrance to our head office and also our
Yep.
Drayton manufacturing unit.
Great. And then let's see, I think we might have some images from okay, there we go. We have you there. Lovely. And there's also Michelle, our colleague who visited you
Mhm.
a little while back, a few months ago, I think, when we did a piece with you, customer case. That's great.
Yep.
Um, is that, yeah, and that's probably the canteen area, or
Yep. So that's well, our canteen downstairs actually in
yeah,
Drayton. So that's just by the entrance there.
great. There we have one as well.
That's the head office. Yeah.
Yeah, here's a close up. You have a QR
Yeah.
as well, in
Yeah.
addition to the device.
So we are promoting the QR code more and more,
Right.
and we've actually recently just had well, we call them plaques made up
Mhm.
with the QR code, which we have stuck on to cupboard doors and tables within our canteen and kitchen areas to try and encourage more open feedback, really, because even though the terminals are super useful at getting that feedback, colleagues don't always want to stand at the terminal and kind of write their open
Yeah.
commentary,
Yeah.
whereas the QR code allows more discretion and for a colleague to kind of step away and complete that feedback at the leisure, which is really important to us to get that open commentary through.
Absolutely. And here's I think that's like a talker that you have, perhaps.
Yep, so we have table talkers
Yeah.
in our factory canteens. They're really important to us because it's how our colleagues who are not online are able to read information and we can communicate with them.
Mhm.
So we have actually six different communication feedback channels, happy or not being one of them in the kind of top row there in the middle. But we also have line managers, which we encourage colleagues to feedback to, our action communication team, which is shortened to ACT, which is our internal colleague voice forum, people team. So we call the HR team here the people team.
Mhm.
So they're people partners for each of our sites, whistleblowing hotline, depending on what the matter is, and then also our annual engagement survey. So it's just really important that we communicate to our colleagues that we want their feedback, we take it seriously, we action upon it, and then we communicate back again in terms of what we've achieved.